Hello, welcome to High Vibes with Nina, Bailey, and myself, Jemaa. Yay, he's sitting up for our um so far. Thank you, Bailey.
Yeah.
So, hi Nina, why don't you introduce yourself?
I am Nina Roberti, an animal communicator, intuitive Reiki master, energy healer. And this is my counterpart right now. He is Bailey, my highly intuitive, sensitive being. And he joins Jemay and I for our weekly chats. And
I
Jemay,
Yep, I just love it. I just look at his face. I can't wait to meet him in person because we haven't yet, but we will.
right.
And I am Janae, and I do similar work, intuitive work. I can tap into the Akashic records and read energy in that space. So it's a lot of fun. But we also do healing through herbs and crystals and energy and essential oils. So that's what we're focusing on today. Are One of our favorite essential oils that we love to use.
Yes.
So do you want
Yes.
to start with yours?
Sure, sure.
Okay.
I was gonna do lemongrass because I love lemongrass and
Yeah.
the smell. It's great for like sleeplessness, but over the holidays, peppermint kept coming into my field.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do peppermint, just give a little brief thing about peppermint.
Okay.
So peppermint is amazing because you could just carry it around and it covers like just a gamut of various different things. It's great for headaches. So as you're walking in the holidays and maybe the stressful times, which we're hoping for, joy and happiness, a lot of it's very stressful. So if you get headaches, peppermint is really good. You can put it a few drops on your temple. You could put it on the back of your neck, depending upon where the headache is. If you are nauseous or if you're driving somewhere and get motion sickness, it's great for nausea. So you could rub a few drops on that area, or you can ingest it by 1 or 2 drops. It is very potent, so make sure you dilute it or you test it out beforehand. It is great for bad breath, halitosis. So if you
Yeah.
are seeing a client or family and friends, you can put 1 or 2 drops on it, but it is potent. So the entire room will know that you just put it on your tongue.
Yeah.
But it's great for all of that. It is good for if you feel dizziness or fainting. It's like you see they pop that open and you smell it. So if you smell it, it is good for dizziness. It's great for sinuses. If you have congestion with your sinuses.
Yep.
It's good for like possibly arthritis, pain, or joint pain. You can just rub it on, let's say, various joints or your pains. It's good for cold sores or fever. And one of the best things I think is also curbs your appetite. So it kind of is great for the holidays because if you're going to see friends, it's great for your good breath. If you have a headache or you don't want to eat too much, you can possibly put a little drop on there or just kind of it and inhale it. Just smell a little bit of it. So it's a great essential oil. It's all natural. Of course, it comes from the leaves and the stems of the mint, and you can find it here in North America. I think
Yeah.
it's the Mediterranean area and Great Britain. So it's a great little essential oil to have.
I love it. I love peppermint. I
Yeah,
use that in my teas as well. So my
yeah.
herbal teas that I've gone over in other videos with I do dandelion nettle, but I'll add the peppermint because it is
Mhm.
good for digestion and I'm prone to getting sinus stuff. So I will do like a little drop in and then create a steam like with hot water
Yes,
and then breathe in that steam and it really does clear your sinuses. So I love peppermint, great essential oil. Yeah,
yes.
and and for the bad breath, that's why gum
Oh, yeah.
is there's peppermint,
Yes.
what is in your gum. Well, I mean, they do artificial flavors as well, but they use the real peppermint because it works.
Yeah. 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 Because it is like it's in mouthwash. It's in a lot of different products because of the smell. It's uplifting, but it is also Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
minty
I like
fresh.
digestion, so that's exactly. So when I put it in like my teas, that's why, because it does help with digestion
Hmm.
as well. So
Yes.
yeah, beautiful. Yeah, and it just smells good. Candy
Hmm.
canes. Yeah, we're going into like the Christmas season, and your house looks so beautiful. Totally decorate like to the fullest. It's
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
So yeah, it
Thank you.
does. Yeah,
I had
beautiful.
sent her some pictures, so that's why she's saying that.
I love it. Love it. Well, very, very good. Okay, so I'll bring and I'm always very lengthy with my descriptions. Um, I chose carrot seed essential oil and the healing benefits of that. And this is new to me because I know some other essential oils pretty well, like peppermint, frankincense. I've gotten to know geranium. But I was looking up essential oils to help with aging. so so I came across carrot seed essential oil, but not only is it good for our beauty, it also helps heal. So I'm going to go over the healing benefits first. And the smell of it is so nice. It's a warm, sweet, earthy, and a slight carrot scent, of course. But it's soothing and grounding. And it's known to help relieve fatigue, weakness, anxiety, stress, even bloating. It also is a diuretic, has diuretic properties, which means it helps increase urination, and that helps cleanse the kidneys. It also helps with the other organs, and helps detoxify those organs. It cleanses the blood, our tissues, muscles, and internal organs like the liver, kidneys. It eliminates toxins like uric acid from the blood, tissues, muscles, and joints, which can help with gout. So I will be telling my ex-husband about this because he has issues with gout. And he's always trying to find something to help with that. So I was like, all right. And it can help treat infections as well. Having an antiseptic property, it can protect against infections. Topically, it's extremely effective on sores, psoriasis, ulcers, and rashes. When ingested, which we can ingest, this amazing essential oil, carrot essential oil. It whoops, I lost where I'm like, I'm reading off notes and then putting it, but I'm like, uh-oh, I lost where so when ingested, it effectively helps to treat like the throat, mouth, colon, stomach, and intestines, and of course the urinary system, because I just had mentioned the kidneys, which is connected to your urinary tract. It is used for viral infections such as respiratory system, including bronchitis. It also helps with menstruation, relieving like irregular or obstructive cycles, which I mean, goodness gracious, the list is going to continue. So hold on. Nina's like, I get really into it. I love going deep with these essential oils, and I'll list in the description places that I got information as well. So let's see. Carrot seed essential oil stimulates the brain function and nerves, thus making you more alert and active. Stimulates circulation and metabolic functions, also stimulates the secretion of hormones and whoops, enzymes. Now Bailey's like, okay, I'm going to sleep now.
Well, you just
Enzymes.
missed my iPad just flipped over. I was trying to keep him in there. My iPad just flipped over, and
Oh,
yeah, you saw
okay.
the ceiling fan and
I
everything
love
else.
it.
So sorry.
That's okay.
Anyway,
It
go ahead.
helps with the gastric juices, bile, and the peristaltic motion of our intestines, which is really important for elimination. And so it helps with fungi and bacterial stuff. It may fight cancer cells. And so it also is a powerful antioxidant. So I'm going to continue on to how amazing it is for our beauty, the cosmetic healing properties. It is a, let's see, top skincare oil for glowing, radiant skin. It has a natural source of vitamin A and beta carotene. It can help repair skin damage and repair those dead cells and actually help stimulate regrowth of them. It tones muscles and tissue, and it mixes beautifully with other essential oils like the frankincense or geranium or peppermint, probably. But I've been using
Rose.
the carrot seed and the geranium and frankincense for the just for the skin, for the fine lines, because it can reduce the fine lines, wrinkles, and prevent them from even coming up. Yeah, it can also soften and hydrate dry skin, in turn healing dry and cracked skin. Like, this is amazing. So it's perfect for this kind of weather that we're
Yeah.
going into, this winter weather where we can get dry, cracked skin. So use that carrot seed
Yeah.
essential oil.
It
And
is also really good as you're talking about the skin. It's good for as an SPF.
yeah,
It
I'm
can be
to
an
that.
SPF up to like almost 40. So it's great as you're talking about walking in because I know it's still sunny outside, even though it's 36 degrees. So
Yep.
that is also a good, which you
Oh
may,
my
I
gosh,
don't know if you had that in your
I
list.
did.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I did. So it's also a natural sunscreen, which is 38 to 40 SPF. So it's amazing. It's like, whoa. It's just the whole and like how these essential oils are so amazing. So
Hmm.
many amazing healing benefits.
Yes.
So on the last subject of this essential oil is the spiritual benefits. Carrot seed essential oil encourages spiritual growth and calls in new opportunities. So, manifestation. It helps to recognize and release stagnant energy. It is also sometimes called the spiritual decongestant, as it
Hmm.
is known to help in letting go of old unwanted stuff
Interesting.
that stands in the way of our personal growth. Yeah. So basically, like
Very
cleaning
cool.
out the old and calling in the new. You
Yeah. 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 Which is awesome. That
Yeah,
is awesome.
it's
Very nice to know
amazing.
all of those properties of
Yeah.
that.
Well, and I'm
Because you
using
don't really hear much
love
of
it.
carrot seed.
What's that?
You don't hear much of carrot seed. Like I know in
Oh,
the past I have used it for different rashes and things when I've gone through a lot of that stuff, but you don't hear much of it. So it's nice that you went it through into that depth
that's
for it.
why I wanted to go into depth because I never even heard of carrot seed essential
So
oil. You know, I'm just I'm just learning all of this. Like it's so I sound like I know what I'm doing because I've written out my whole entire thing here. I
that's
took
okay.
multiple hours this morning. But I've only like really worked with a few of the, like the myrrh, frankincense, like we did last, rose, like you had mentioned, eucalyptus, just some,
Hmm.
the more, mainstream ones, I guess. I don't know if those are my,
Right. Right. Right.
but
Yeah.
yeah. So it's
That's
really
great. That's
fun
awesome
learning
though.
these.
Yeah. Which is
Yeah,
fun. Should we pull a card now
yeah,
as
let's
well?
pull a card and
I'm sitting here shuffling, which
good.
I am pulling again from the Archangel Diane Cooper's
Oh,
card.
okay.
So we're pulling for the high. What does the highest self,
Mhm.
collective consciousness, needs to know
Yep.
as we're moving forward into the holidays and leaving Thanksgiving behind and walking into the supposedly joyous holidays of love, but it's usually chaotic and stressful.
That's why let's ease that. So let's ask for guidance for people that do have hard
Ease and
times.
grace.
Ease,
Right.
grace, like how can we navigate the stress? Like we all go I actually really enjoy Christmas. I had good experiences with family when as a kid, all the lights and the Christmas music.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
know there's
love.
some now negative connotation around it, so, if you guys have done your research or whatever, but I want to invert the invert. So,
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm
Yes.
talking about, then but but I just am gonna keep it light and love
Yeah.
around it, and I
Yeah.
made it enjoyable for my kids, so then that's where the stress comes in, as much as I love it, I'm like, "Oh god," so it does get stressful because
It's too much. I mean, it's because you're
that's
trying to please everyone and
that's right.
kind of like,
That's
well, what do
right.
my kids want? What does my family want? Parents want, siblings. I mean, it just becomes too much.
It's the pressure of buying, so if we can release
Yeah.
ourselves from the pressure of consuming, um,
Hmm.
and, like so I've gotten it down to, like, just they get 1 present. It feels good to give, and it is a loving time of the we have good food, we listen it's like Christmas music, all of that. I know some people hate Christmas music. I got couple of friends. Like,
I love
I
Christmas
know
music.
every single song, okay? But, yeah, so it's like relieve the pressure of thinking that you have to consume and go buy, buy, buy. So
Yes.
we'll donate to an organization, a local organization like the homeless or for children, and then they get 1 present.
Well,
1
yeah, and it's also as we're talking about presents, you can, instead of giving presents like what's a physical thing that
Yeah,
you consume, be present. So
yeah,
be present in your consciousness, be present in the moment, be there for when you're present with your family or your loved ones so that you are really engaged in conversations and you're hearing what they're saying and listening and just being like just to be present, instead of giving presents. Let's just
I
be
love
present.
that. Let's just be a present.
Right. Yes, be present as a
I'm the
present.
present for you guys this year, okay? So,
Right.
I love
We're going
that.
to bring the light and our presents.
It's so important to really be present with everyone in
Yes,
that now
yes.
moment and connect with them, no matter who it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
family, and even someone on the street you don't know. It's like you are present with that energy right there.
And also remember your animal companions because a
Right.
lot of times they are left out because there's so much going on.
Mm,
And, we are the protectors and guardians of our animals. So we have to make sure that they know that they are loved and, take that extra time to, just go play with them or just cuddle with them or whatever it is that you do. Make sure that we give that extra attention to them because oftentimes they're forgotten, and we are their world. I mean, we have so much going on in our lives, but we are their whole world. So we do have to remember that at the holidays that we are their world. Whoops, sorry.
yep.
Whoops, sorry about that. My phone was going. Okay, so have you pulled the card yet? I'm
Yeah,
still
one felt
shuffling
yeah, no,
as we're talking. I
one
was
came
just like,
out, one felt like the right one.
oh, okay, perfect. Do you want to go ahead and read yours?
Sure. Okay, so as we were talking, and then this one kind of stuck in my hand, so I feel like this is the one that I was gonna read. That with this oh, and I'm picking from my crystal deck. So I don't know so
Oh, well,
I know, sorry with the bat that there we go. Oh, I
yes.
love crystals. So what, Crystal wants to give us a message for the season that we're going into. And for our what is our higher self and our collective want us to know what message. So this one, oh, this is beautiful. Roto uh, what is it?
It's go ahead.
Rhodochrosite.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Rhodochrosite. Yes, it is, and I believe that, is with the, heart chakra, and unconditional love, but let's see what the book so that's amazing, so we wanna go into the season with just love in our heart. Let's